This segment of the news is brought to you by Smitty's Cards and Coins. Would you like to know what your collectibles are worth? Come by 2281 Postal Road, Unit 4, across from the post office.
Musician Mike Hickey invites the public to a concert tomorrow night to help the homeless.
Tomorrow night at Tadawato's, which is at 2101 East Gamebird. It used to be the Valley Bar years ago. We're going to have a Feed the Homeless concert, and my band, the Prump All-Star Blues Band, will be playing there from 8 to 12. And we're asking everybody that comes to bring a can of food with them to help feed the homeless in Pahrump.
All right, and are you guys taking other donations while you're there?
No, just pretty much a can of food, and just come and party, and we'll make sure that the food gets out to the people that need it.
Awesome. It's going to be some good music and also a good cause as well. And once again, what's the time?
It's 8 to 12, and that's Saturday, March 11th, at Tadawato's at 2101 East Gamebird. We're going to rock.
Do you know what types of items that they're looking for?
Just probably more like your stew and chili would be advisable, but we'll take anything, any canned food.
AmeriCorps is holding a drive tomorrow around town to gather supplies for the less fortunate.
So this weekend, we're going to be having a Hope in Action Day event on behalf of the CCIC. And
What's the CCIC?
The CCIC is the Community Crisis Intervention Committee. And on March 31st at the Bob Rood Center, they're going to be having their Hope in Action Day, which is going to be an event for the homeless. And we're just trying to help encourage that and move that forward by collecting donations for that event. And we're just going to be looking for, different lunch, packages, food, pop tops. We need tents, sleeping bags, and sun lotion and things.
So what's the event going to be for the homeless?
It's just a donation drive. And so we're going to have our different locations at El Jefe's, Java Junkies, and Walmart. And we'll have our tables set out there, and we also have little wish lists. So if you can't make a donation right then you can just take that list and you can come back later in the day, and we'll be there from 9 to 2. And if you can't catch us anytime between those hours, then it also has the Night Communities Coalition on there and the No to Abuse, so you can make donations there too.
The event that you're having for the homeless is to give them supplies?
Yes, to give them supplies and just, kind of encourage them and, make, adjustments a little bit easier and, just to inspire growth.
So how are you informing the homeless? How are you guys reaching out to them?
Once a month through the CCIC, we have our meetings, and after our meetings, we go out behind Smith's and throughout the park, and we go out and we've been speaking to them with little lunch baggies and giving them flyers, and it has they have sections on the flyers that they can fill out of things that that are commonly that they're in need of, and so we've created a list off of those sheets that they've been giving to us, and that's how we created our wish list based off of that. And the CCIC actually has a wish list flyer that's a lot more in detail than what we're asking. We're just kind of asking for basics.
So this weekend, beginning Saturday, at what time again?
From 9 to 2.
And it's going to be at various locations. So once again, what are those locations?
It's going to be at El Jefe's, Java Junkies, and Walmart, and it's going to be all along 160.
And so once again, what are the items we're looking for?
We're looking for pop tops, sleeping bags, tents, some sun lotion, hygiene products, especially feminine hygiene products. We've seen that's a great need out there as well.
All right. For more information, is there a number to call?
You can call me at 775-751-7074.
And our own Tonya Brum spoke to Laura Haywood from American First National Bank about senior fraud.
Welcome to Health and Safety Tips for Seniors. This week, Laura Haywood, branch manager with American First National Bank, is here with us to discuss the many frauds perpetrated on seniors.
There is so many frauds that are trying to be perpetuated on our seniors. The biggest one right now is the lotteries. They send mailings, they say for a small $9.95, we're going to send it to you, or $29.99. So they're looking for a little fee up front so that you make all these hundreds of thousands of dollars. Those are purely scam. The only legitimate prize will arrive in your mailboxes from Publishers Clearinghouse. Okay? Anything else that you get, you've won, is a fraud. If you have any questions, especially they a lot of times like to attach checks to it for you to deposit and send them money, that's also a fraud. Same theory, but it's still stealing from you. Never run those through your account. You have questions about whether something's legitimate or not, sit down with your banker and go over it, because we see a lot of fraud. And once you're on those mailing lists, it just keeps growing and growing to where you can get a brief case full of you've won mail in a week. So that is a very serious one. The other thing is to watch out for is people that suddenly become your new best friend. Quickly, rapidly, and these people are looking to steal from you. You know, friendships build over time. People that suddenly become your new best friend and want to do everything for you and take you everywhere and ask you questions about your finances, that should be a big red flag that you need to slow down with this relationship, because they do take advantage of people. And you're out of the money, and most of the time, unless you have more information for the police, you're going to be out the money. Seniors over 65 are considered a protected class of citizen because they're elderly, and people that try to steal from you should be prosecuted. So anytime you have a question about something somebody's doing financially, ask your banker.
Lots of good advice. More local news after the break.